Hello, my name is Amy and I am an entrepreneur, I guess. More accurately, I'm a jack of all trades, a Jane of all trades, if you will. Anyway, I could probably fill this whole video up with a lot of stories about how I got where I am right now, but we're not going to do that. I just want to talk about the project that I'm currently working on, that everything I've been doing so far has kind of been foundational and building up to this place and to this project. I've been a graphic designer for, I don't even know, like 30 years or something, and the last 10-ish years of that time I've been building websites as well, and I love the creative process of all of that, but trading time for money, working for clients, is very limiting, and I'm a single mom, and it's up to me to bring in the money to support my little family of me and my daughter. She's 14 now, but I've been raising her on my own since she was 1. So my biggest goal in life was to be the best mom I could to her, to give her the kind of life that she deserves, that every little girl deserves. And she's very happy, well-adjusted, and the most important thing is that she loves herself, and she has very much high self-confidence, high self-esteem, and she's happy, well-adjusted, just loves life. And over the course of time, I've seen her grow and develop this, and it's been my focus to help her become this little person that she's becoming. I know that being insecure and not having high self-esteem is such the condition of every little girl. You fight against that your whole life, it seems. I mean, I know I did, and it took me a very long time in adulthood to find a place where I could feel love for myself and be confident. And it just pains me when I see her friends have issues with low self-esteem and confidence, and think, look in a mirror and say, I'm ugly. Breaks my heart. And some of these little girls, they can be so mean to her and to others, but they are the meanest to themselves. And I hate that, and I don't want them to feel that way. And I'm sure there's tons of moms who feel the way that I do, moms who have little girls who have these types of issues, and they don't really know what to do, and they don't know how to help them. And I will say that Tilly and I have an extraordinarily unique, close bond. Our relationship is amazing, and we do talk all the time, and she confides in me, and we figure stuff out together, and she actually takes my advice. And but I've been talking to her this way since she was teeny. She's used to it, and it's just what we do. But I know a lot of moms don't have that kind of relationship with their daughter, whether they'd like to or not. It's something they don't have, and they don't know really what to do about it. So I just decided I would start blogging about tips that girls could use to boost their confidence or feel good about themselves. And it could just be like this little daily thing that they or a weekly thing, and a little tidbit of advice to help them along. Like my daughter's age, like in middle school, when they desperately need this, they don't seek out tips and hints and strategies on how to build their confidence. They're mainly focused on seeing someone and thinking, I want to be like her. Why can't I be more like her? Why aren't I taller? Why don't I have blonde hair? How can I have brown eyes? This is so unfair. I want blue eyes. Or, why aren't I good at sports? Why aren't I good at math? It's all about comparing themselves to others and striving so desperately to be like someone else, which never works. And my idea is, if I could reach girls from around 7 to 10 through their moms, I feel like we could start making a difference so that when those girls reach middle school and high school, they will already be confident and love themselves and know how to deal with criticism when it comes their way, and they'll have a tight bond with their mom, or at least a portion or a part of their relationship where they can talk about these things. So my idea is to create a workbook, journal, I don't really even know what you'd call it, I'll just call it a book, where I talk about different aspects of how to gain self-confidence and self-esteem and to love yourself, and strategies on how to achieve that. And I want to market it to their moms rather than the girls. The girls won't, I don't feel the girls will seek it out, but that's neither here nor there. That's down the road. But I do see this as a tool that moms and daughters can use together to work through things. And, you know, it would just be sectioned out in different chapters where they could jump around, or you could go through the exercises in order. And there would be stories in there, and there would be advice and tips and quick little exercises and more in-depth exercises and just different things that these girls could do alone or with their mom to help them just see the world, their world, maybe from a different perspective. And instead of looking at, I want to be like her, more like, I love who I am, this is who I am, and you should love me too. And if you don't, that's okay, but it doesn't bother me. So I want to create this book. I want to take all my blog posts and all my Instagrams and all these little tips and tricks and exercises and whatnot, and put it all into a book that I can sell and market to moms. I just want to reach these girls, and I want to reach them at an age where it can still be effective. You know, up until you're about 7 years old, you still think the world is full of love and sunshine and wonderfulness, and you know, you don't really stop to think, yeah, I'm chubby, or I'm short, or I'm whatever the case may be. It's just, you know, up until then, life is great. But after that, you start to notice differences. And if you don't have a foundation being formed where you're being told on a daily basis how amazing you are, and beyond compliments, just having the foundation of, it's expected that, yeah, you're amazing. You're amazing in a lot of ways, and having a spotlight shown on those amazing things, even if they're ordinary things, it doesn't matter. Just to know that you are a beautiful, wonderful, strong, smart, kind, sweet person, and doesn't matter what anybody else says or thinks or how you compare to another person. You are incredible. I want every girl to feel the way that my own daughter feels. And even she struggles, of course she does, everybody does, but she can always come back to that foundation of self-love that we've been able to create within her and grow, and the foundation of who she is. So my journey has taken me from all the things that I've done in my past, all the skills that I've learned. I can now just build this little venture with all of my skills and talents, and I can create like the website, and I can, you know, obviously do social media and the marketing, and I can do all that stuff. But what I can't do is actually get this book printed and published. Not even really sure at this point how to do that. I'm still putting the whole thing together anyway. And honestly, this contest kind of came along, well, it came along out of the blue, and I would probably say I'm not ready for it, but I think I always feel like I'm not ready for whatever I'm doing, and this contest has just sort of lit a fire under me. Like, I was so excited about this and so passionate about creating this, and I just want this little booklet to be in the hands of every little girl. I just want everyone to have this chance to develop the skills that they need to face this whole world and be the powerful little force that they're gonna grow up and be. So yeah, I just need help with realizing this dream and getting it off the ground and making it be a real thing. I just want to say and wanted to explain kind of what I'm setting out to do and why I'm so passionate about it, and hopefully it makes sense, and I don't know. Thank you.